do I tell if I'm inspiring or empowering? There's a few ways. First and foremost, it comes down to the bottom line, and this is gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. If you're not making sales, you're not being empowering. If you are not making sales, if you are not selling seats into your course, if you are not moving in your business, you are being inspiring, you are not being empowering. But I'm gonna preface that saying by saying this. That only applies if you are actually showing the fuck up in your business. If you are ghosting your people, if you are not consistent, if you are not participating in social media or on your closed Facebook group, if you are not showing your life on Instagram, if you are not showing up in your business, the only reason you're not making sales is you're not showing up in your business. How do you expect to make sales if you are not showing up? I had to preface that by saying, if you're not showing up in your business, there is no other blame but yourself. And I say that with love. I like to call it bitch smacking with a hug. I bitch smack and I give you a hug because I understand that it can be scary. I can understand that there's excuses and there's life and everything, but if you aren't showing up, that's the number one reason you aren't getting sales. Has nothing to do whether you're inspiring or empowering, because you're not being either, because you're not showing up. You have to show up in order to make sales. So if you're being inspiring versus empowering, if you are the person who is showing up consistently, you are participating in your groups, you are busting your ass on social media every single day, you are doing all of the things you are being told by every fucking guru on this planet to do, and you are not making sales, you are being inspiring, you are not being empowering. Inspiring is a lot of the times, if you are inspiring, it means you're blowing smoke up people's asses. Blowing smoke up people's asses. It means you're not causing them to act. You're not causing them to move. You are just being like that little motivational quote on a desk calendar every day that says, the sky is blue and the sun is yellow and you are beautiful. That is being inspiring. You are literally a desk calendar. You are the person that they go into to get their little daily fix of, woohoo, I want to feel good about myself. That is inspiring. A lot of the times you'll get the messages of, you are so inspiring, and yet no one buys. Oh my God, you have such a great message, and then no one buys. Oh my God, I loved this live video, and then no one buys. You are being inspiring, you are not empowering. Empowering is causing people to get off their fucking ass. Empowering is causing people to take action. Whether it is to message you, whether it is to join your closed Facebook group, whether it is to sign up for one of your courses, one-on-one, you are not empowering them to act. And one of the reasons that you can be inspiring rather than empowering is empowering people talk about the shit that people don't want to talk about. They have very polar personalities sometimes. They have very, 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 very much polarity in their messaging. If you are being inspiring, it means you're trying to blow up, smoke up everyone's ass, and you're too afraid to offend everyone. And you're too afraid to talk about the stuff, the most scary stuff that you know needs to be spoken about, but you're too scared to do it. You're just inspiring. And honestly, people love to be inspired. You can go outside and be inspired by a tree, but I'm not going to buy a product from a tree. I'm going to buy a product from someone who empowers the living shit out of me. For someone who empowers me to move today, right now, to stop with the excuses, to stop with the bullshit, and just move. That is empowering. If you are being inspiring, you have to stop. And you have to reflect on what you're doing in your business. Are you just posting those cute little inspirational posts? You are beautiful. You are worth so much money. This and this and this and this. All of those like generic posts. That's why you're not empowering. Your messaging is not clear. You are trying to be friends with everyone. You are trying to love everyone. You are trying to be queen bee to everyone, and you cannot. You cannot do that. Empowering people will get up and they will speak their truth regardless if people love them or hate them. They will get up there and they will say, I am struggling with this. I am going through this. I want to help you get through this exact same thing quicker, faster, stronger. Empowering people cause people to move. To move. And if you were just being inspiring and you were just trying to, in a way, kiss everyone's ass, you're never going to get any sales. Because polarity in messaging, that nitty gritty thing that everyone is so scared of, is what makes you stand out in an oversaturated market. Because yeah, it's an oversaturated market. You could throw a stone and hit a coach. Like, there's a fucking coach for everything in this entire world. So how do you stand out? You stop being so nice. You stop being so, I love you. You stop with the bullshit, because that's basically what it is. In a nice, friendly, beautiful way, it's bullshit. It's a mask. It's time to take the mask off and show who you really are. And will people dislike that? Oh yeah. They will not like it. They may hate it. You may lose followers, but that's okay. They were never your people. They were never going to buy from you. The coaches that are most successful in this world are the coaches that have polarity in their messaging. They are literally a walking polarity post in the best way possible. Because when you get up and you speak your truth, despite if people agree with you, despite if people are going to like you, once you realize you're not going to be everyone's cup of fucking tea, that is empowering. When you show up in that way, knowing that people aren't going to like it, knowing that people are going to be like, she's too loud, she curses too much, she never wears any makeup, she shows up on a live video and her upper lip sweats all the time, I don't like her. That's empowering. You show up despite everything everyone is saying as true, authentic you. If you are looking at other coaches to try to model what you need to post, what you need to say, that's being inspiring. That's not being empowering. Empowering people, they make up their own shit. They put the blinders on. They don't look at other coaches and they go. They go. They get up. They speak their truth. They stand out in a crowd. They carve their own path. They do not follow the path of others. And a perfect example of this, and I'm going to call people out. I'm going to call myself out. Lauren Eliz Love did 12 days of business. Loved it. Thought it was phenomenal. I don't know if you've noticed this, but everyone and their mother in the coaching world is now doing some type of summit. Whether it's 12 days, whether it's 6 days, whether it's 9 days, they're all fucking doing the exact same thing. They are literally following along the path that Lauren Eliz Love had created. Lauren Eliz Love, say that 10 times fast, is inspiring and empowering. She empowers people to move. That was just the perfect point. She empowered people to then copy and create summits. They're fucking everywhere. You look there, that coach is holding a summit. You look there, that coach is holding a summit. You look there, that coach is holding a summit. She empowered people to start hosting summits. That's literally the definition of empowering someone. It's being the person who creates the path, not the person who follows it. People inspire, they follow a path. People who empower, they create that fucking path themselves. Do they fail along the way? Oh, hell yeah. Does every path that they create turn into gold? Is it the yellow brick fucking road? No, of course not. But they do it anyway. They show up and they carve their own path rather than just looking at every other coach and being like, Stephanie Schultz wrote a really good post about branding today. I'm going to write a post about branding that looks almost identical to hers. Do you want to talk about branding? If the answer is no, and you're writing posts about branding, why are you doing that? You need to be more than inspiring. You need to be worth more than an $8 desk calendar. You need to get up there. You need to start ruffling feathers. You need to get up there. You need to get your audience off their ass and get them to move. In every single one of my videos, in every single one of my posts, I inspire, empower people to move, to sign up for my courses, to sign up for one-on-one coaching, to join my closed Facebook group. I am constantly empowering people to move. If you watch any of my live videos, in the first 5 minutes of live video, you heard me empower you 3 times. If you're jumping on, please say hello. Tell me how you're feeling today. If you're watching the replay of this, hit me with a hashtag replay. If this is your first time ever watching me, my name's Amanda King. I'm a women's empowerment and business coach, and I help women step out of fear and into 6-figure sales. So say hello. Just by saying hello, I empower you to say hello. You don't have to say hello, but you do, because I say to say hello. I empower you to feel moved to say hello. I write at the end of every single one of my live videos, I empower you to share this video, like this video, drop your friends' names in the comments. I tell you to Message me if you're interested in any programs. I tell you to join my closed Facebook group. Every single video, I empower you to act in some way. And it doesn't have to be this grand, big fucking thing. All it needs to be is you telling them to move in some way. Someone who's inspiring, who gets up on a live video and just talks is just like, yes, today's great. It was super great. I went out and I went on a nature walk and I did this and I did that and I did this. And they talk about themselves a lot. Empowering people, flip it. And they talk about their audience. I call this the power of you. I do this, I taught this in my live video training class, and it's so easy to do, and I don't see many people doing it. So in the power of you, as I call it, is you take everything you're saying. Once you start hearing that you're saying I a lot, you then turn around and you start saying you instead. Do you know how empowering that is right there? To take the focus off of I and put it onto you. So for an example, I can sit here and I can say, I was overwhelmed, was stressed out. I was feeling like shit. I was sad. I was terrible. I was depressed. I. That's great. Everyone loves I. Continue to talk about yourself, but empowering people, they relate it to their audience. So in the same thing, saying the exact same thing, I change the word I to you. And I say, I understand how you feel. You are sad. You're broken. You're upset. You feel terrible. You don't know which way to turn. You feel lost. You don't know whether today is today or is tomorrow is tomorrow. And you keep on waking up every single day wondering, is today going to be better? You're sick and tired of just living this same mundane life. Complete difference. So if you were getting the message that you were inspiring, oh, you're so inspiring, and no one is buying your shit, it's because your message it's too sweet, it's too bubblegum, it's too candy, it's too lollipop. Start pissing people off. And I don't mean come out there like a fucking full-blown asshole, but start speaking about the subjects that really get your fucking ass on fire. That fire in your belly that you're like, oh no ho, I need to talk about this. I need to bring this up. I need to talk because I can feel it burning inside of me. Do more stuff geared towards that rather than just trying to get up and blow bubbles up everyone's ass like, today is great. Life is amazing. Coaching is so much fun. No one wants to hear that shit. People want realistic life. People want to hear the nitty gritty. They want to hear your stance. They want to be clients, but you're just treating them like fans. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening to me talk about myself for the last half hour. I love you. No, you want people to empower. You want to empower people to sign up for your stuff. So empower. Start talking about subjects that are going to piss people off. Do things and say things and do call to actions in your videos to get people moving. Hit me with a hashtag replay. Hashtag replay. Say hello. Tell me how you're feeling today. How easy is that? And all you're doing is you're calling your audience to move. But if they respond, you've already empowered them right there. Because they could ignore you, they could keep scrolling, but they didn't. They stayed on your video and they hit you with a hashtag replay. They hit you with a hello from St. Louis. It's cold as fuck and I'm tired. They hit you with that, which means you're empowering them to move. So keep empowering them to move. Get up, speak your truth, and keep going. And this only applies if you're being consistent. If you are not consistent in your business, if you are not doing the daily tasks every day that you need to do, there is no way you can even remotely begin to understand this until you start doing this. So show up, try to build your audience, and start really, start having a come to Jesus with yourself if you're here. If you're at the point where you're not even showing up consistently, is this what you want to do? Do you want to make coaching your life? Is it the business that you want to run? Are you truly passionate about it? And if the answer is, there's your answer right there. But if your answer is, fuck yeah, it is, and you're showing up consistently, you're showing up, you're trying all of the things, you're doing all of the things, and you're still not getting the sales, stop being everyone's best friend and start being their coach. Because coaches, we're not best friends, we're not moms, we're not sisters. We're here to guide you. We're here to give you the hard, factual fucking truth. Stop being everyone's best friend and start being you, the coach that you want to be. I love you guys so much. I hope this helps some of you today. Go kick fucking ass. Bye. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you like what you saw, go right ahead and click the subscribe button. Also, don't forget to head over to iTunes and check out my podcast, Fierce as Fuck. Thank you so much, and go grab today by the balls and make it your bitch.